Spain was waking up to a quiet morning, until one breaking headline shattered the calm. Princess Leonor of Spain has just wed in Denmark. Yes, Denmark. Not Madrid. Not Zarzuela Palace. Not even Spain's own royal chapel. She married abroad, and Spain can't believe it. Because no one saw this coming. Not this soon. Not this way. And certainly, not with this kind of royal twist. But how did it all unfold? What led Spain's future queen to say, "I do," on foreign soil, in a wedding that's already rewriting royal history? Let's dive deep into the most shocking royal event of 2025, the secret, emotional, and historic wedding that just changed everything. The unexpected announcement. The Spanish royal household was silent. For weeks, there had been rumors, whispers of tension, speculation about a postponed engagement, and talk of Leonor's growing independence. But no one, not even the most seasoned royal watchers, expected an official announcement to come out of Copenhagen. At exactly 9 a.m. Spain time, the Danish royal court released a statement. Short, formal, almost too calm for what it meant. Her Royal Highness Princess Leonor of Spain and His Royal Highness Prince Christian of Denmark were united in matrimony this morning at Fredensborg Palace Chapel, surrounded by their closest family. Just like that, Spain's crown princess, the future queen, was married. And not just married, but married in another kingdom. The Spanish press froze. Within minutes, every major network broke coverage. News anchors were visibly shaken. Was this real? Was it a diplomatic ceremony? Was it private? Then came the first images. Leonor, radiant in a pearl-embroidered gown, walking hand in hand with Prince Christian under Denmark's grey skies. It wasn't a rumor anymore. It was history. The emotional storm in Spain. The Spanish public reaction was immediate and divided. Some were overjoyed. Others felt betrayed. Social media erupted in disbelief. How could Spain's beloved princess, the very symbol of their monarchy's future, marry outside the country? Was this a romantic choice, or a political signal? Inside Zarzuela Palace, King Felipe and Queen Letizia reportedly faced a flood of questions. Their daughter had taken the crown's most sacred step, her royal marriage, and she'd done it quietly, away from the Spanish spotlight. Spanish royal commentators described the moment as bittersweet, a proud day for a father who raised a queen, but a painful realization that Leonor was now walking her own path, in another royal court. And yet, for many, this was Leonor being Leonor. Strong-willed, graceful, determined to lead her life with conviction, even if it means breaking centuries of tradition. Inside the secret wedding. So how did this royal wedding even happen, so suddenly, so quietly? Sources close to both royal families confirm that the ceremony had been in planning for months, hidden behind layers of discretion. After Leonor completed her military training and studies, she took an extended private visit to Denmark earlier this year. It was during this visit that both families allegedly reached an understanding. If Leonor and Christian's bond had endured through years of distance and royal duty, it was time. And time, it seems, came faster than anyone imagined. Fredensborg Palace Chapel, an intimate, historically symbolic setting, was chosen for its connection to Danish royal heritage. Inside, only about 60 guests attended. Among them, both sets of parents, close royal cousins, and a select few European royals. Observers describe the ceremony as deeply emotional. Christian reportedly gave a short, unscripted vow in Spanish. Leonor answered in Danish. Their hands shook, their voices trembled. The entire chapel, witnesses say, fell silent. It was the union of two royal futures, one from the House of Bourbon, one from the House of Glucksburg, woven together not by diplomacy, but by love. The cultural and political shockwave. In Spain, the implications were enormous. Royal weddings are not just family celebrations, they're national events, symbols of continuity. By marrying abroad, Leonor sent a message: her reign will not be traditional. Some political voices in Madrid called the move unprecedented. Others celebrated it as a modern alliance of love between European monarchies. Even foreign analysts began speculating. Could this marriage strengthen ties between Spain and Denmark? Could it reshape European royal diplomacy in the coming decades? And while Spain debated, Denmark celebrated. Crowds gathered outside Amalienborg Palace, waving both Danish and Spanish flags. For them, this wasn't scandal, it was fairy tale. Two young royals, born into duty, choosing love. The love story everyone thought was over. But here's what makes this moment even more shocking. Many thought Leonor and Christian had broken up years ago. Rumors of distance, royal disapproval, and diverging paths had circulated for months. After all, Leonor had been focused on her royal military training, while Christian prepared for his future role in Denmark. Both were under immense public pressure. And yet, quietly, they stayed in touch. Through private visits, encrypted calls, handwritten letters. Royal insiders now confirm that Queen Letizia once described Christian as a good-hearted young man with a sense of honor. King Felipe reportedly told close aides that his daughter had chosen wisely. Still, to the public, this love story had gone cold, until today. The moment Spain realized it was true. When Spain's morning shows began airing clips from Danish television, the moment Leonor and Christian stepped out of the chapel as husband and wife, the emotional wave hit. You could see it. Leonor's glowing smile, Christian's nervous joy, the cheers of Danish citizens holding Spanish flags. Spanish commentators, even the harshest ones, softened. It's not about where she married, one said, it's about who she's becoming. Across Spain, people gathered in cafes and living rooms, replaying the same moment again and again, the kiss, the wave, the undeniable look of love. For a generation that has grown up watching Leonor evolve from a shy princess into a poised leader, this wedding felt personal. It felt like watching Spain itself step into a new era. What happens next? The marriage opens 1,000 questions. Will Leonor and Christian live in Spain or Denmark? Will their future children belong to both thrones? How will this affect the Spanish monarchy when Leonor eventually ascends? So far, no official statement has been released about her royal duties post-marriage. But palace insiders hint that the couple will divide their time between Madrid and Copenhagen, balancing personal life with royal obligations. It's a delicate balance, between love and legacy, between duty and destiny. And yet, that's precisely what defines Leonor. As Spain processes the shock, one thing is clear: Leonor has grown into her own identity as a monarch, not just by birthright, but by choice. Her wedding, unconventional and quietly powerful, has shown a new kind of royalty, one grounded in authenticity, courage, and emotional truth. King Felipe and Queen Letizia, though absent from public comment, were reportedly moved to tears during the private blessing ceremony. It wasn't just a royal milestone. It was a family moment, a father letting go, a daughter stepping into her destiny. Even former Queen Sofia was seen smiling, holding Leonor's bouquet at the reception. It was unity. Across generations. Across kingdoms. Across expectations. Behind the royal doors, the private reception. After the ceremony, a quiet reception followed inside Fredensborg Palace. Guests describe laughter, heartfelt speeches, and music blending Spanish guitar with Danish folk. Leonor reportedly gave a short toast. I was born in Spain, but love has made me a citizen of the world. It was pure Leonor, elegant, direct, deeply human. Prince Christian responded in Spanish, saying, "You didn't just bring your heart to Denmark, you brought all of Spain with you." The room erupted in applause. For a moment, there were no crowns, no flags, no politics. Just two young people in love. The dawn after the wedding. As dawn broke over Madrid, the mood began to shift. Shock gave way to pride. Newspapers that once criticized Leonor's modern approach now featured her photo on the front page with a single word: Nuestra Reina, our Queen. In Copenhagen, church bells rang again. And across Europe, monarchies took note. This was not just a royal wedding. It was the beginning of a new royal era. One where duty and emotion coexist. Where monarchy adapts, rather than resists. Princess Leonor's marriage in Denmark may have stunned Spain, but in time, it may define the future of the Spanish crown itself. History will remember this not as an act of rebellion, but as a gesture of courage. A young woman born into legacy, choosing love without losing herself. In marrying abroad, Leonor didn't abandon Spain, she redefined what it means to lead it. And as the Spanish sun rises on a new day, one truth remains unshakable. She is not just Spain's future queen. She is the heart of a generation that believes love and duty can stand side by side. Princess Leonor of Spain, now Princess Christian of Denmark, has written her first chapter as a queen not in waiting, but in being. And the world is watching every moment of it.